Have a good conversation.
Yeah, let's have it. So you are?
David, I'm David.
David Wood.
Yeah.
And I walked into my dad's bedroom at about 2 o'clock in the morning, Thanksgiving Day. I stood over him with the hammer, and I tried to think of one wrong thing he'd ever done to me. Nothing came to mind. So I drew back my arm and came down on him with all 230 pounds. I didn't know how fast blood could come out of someone's head.
David, I'm David.
David
Wood.
Wood.
Yeah.
Hammer time.
What's that?
They call you Hammer time, right?
Yeah, some people do.
Okay, gotcha. That's you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to a new video. Wow, this has been a crazy one. You can tell by the title what this is about. If you haven't seen the full debate, then please do check it out on the One Message Foundation channel. So I just want to give you guys a bit of a background before going into this. So Sheikh Uthman is debating Anthony Rogers, and he's pointing out that, or he's highlighting that Christianity is illogical and problematic because it's impossible for God to be in the womb of a woman, right? And for her to give birth to him, right? So that's a huge discussion, and they go through that, but check out what David says in response to that.
Now, so I think the issue is, right?
Okay.
So you obviously want people to learn about Islam.
Yes.
And you're inviting people to Islam.
Yes.
And I think the point that Anthony is making is if our response was, well, we don't like Muhammad and Aisha, or we don't like this
Sure,
or that.
that's fine.
I think your response would be, well, if it's true, you need to believe it anyway, and not just because you don't like something, right? And I think so. What he's saying is, the question about Christianity should be, is this true? Not, oh, I don't like that idea. So I think that's what you're trying to get at.
So,
Right?
and let me
I
throw
think he
this
put.
Very good. I like that. Let's carry on.
I just wanted to add an example. So, because I mentioned, like Muhammad and Aisha. So if I said, I find that problematic or something like that, if you somehow showed that Islam is true, in my mind, the way I think, I would be like, okay, well, if this is from God and I've got a problem with that, then I'm the one with the problem. I'm the one with the problem,
All right.
and I need to believe God. So yeah, that's all he's saying. If God says, hey, I'm entering creation through, yeah.
You see? As simple as that. So it doesn't come down to the age of Aisha. It doesn't come down to arguments like that. It comes down to the positive arguments for Islam, right? And if the positive arguments for Islam are solid enough, and they are, then we do not, this is irrelevant. Bringing this up is not even worth looking at. The problem would be with those that have an issue with it. And that's David himself admitting it. Now, why this is so interesting, especially to me, is because this is David's third main argument against Islam. He has a video made with Sam, and they go through the top 10 arguments against the prophethood of Rasulullah, and this is number 3. Check it out.
And so we're going to present our top 10 reasons Muhammad is not a prophet. So we'll start at number 10 and we'll work our way to what we think is the most significant reason to reject Muhammad as a prophet.
drum roll, please.
That's the worst drum roll ever. I want to keep moving. Reason number 3.
Yep.
Muhammad had sex with a 9-year-old prepubescent girl.
So, subhanAllah, what's so ironic about this is that, think about it. Sam and David and Anthony, they want to end Uthman's career. Go hala akhir ad-dunya, flew all the way to San Diego, and this is what they have. They just gave up on the third strongest argument against Islam. Ajib. Yeah, I agree. I agree with what David's saying. It makes perfect sense to me. And I don't know, what could this be? Is this him growing? I mean, is this growth by David? Because I mean, the previous video was several years ago. Maybe he's grown. Maybe he's realized that it's not really that strong of an argument. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe he realized this on the spot. Maybe he realizes today when Uthman came to him with this argument that God cannot be in the womb of a woman. Maybe it's at that point that he realized that even the age of Aisha thing is irrelevant to the whole discussion. So yeah, guys, at the end of the day, it's all about the positive arguments for Islam. And if that stuff is watertight, if that stuff is solid, then all these other things, they simply don't matter. And the issue isn't with God, it's with folks like David. That's simply it. He said it himself. In any case, if you want to see the full debate, check out the video by clicking right here. And if you want to see a thorough video about the age of Aisha, then click on this video right here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Hammer time.
What's that?
They call you Hammer time, right?